once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, it's Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's waiting with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
At the 30-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the 30 on second down, Wentz hurts over the middle. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Waiting.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Here's Sproles. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
I got you. He's coming in motion. Hey.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Oh, man, he was not supposed to score. Look at I was on the phone. Oh, my God. Let's go. Oh, how did I do that?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm working on defenses for real. Like, I ain't gonna bust him. I ain't gonna blitz him.
Sunday. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to go for a big play downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be first. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith.
Oh, no. Why you got it?
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Try this.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the 13.
They'll go toss right with Coleman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We often give credit to the O-line. There, two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Where my boy is?
Here we go. 180! Check 21, 21. Here we go.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second down now, it's Coleman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. One, Omaha.
Coleman. He will push his way down to about the 14. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Get him, get him, get him. 21, 21. Here we go. Check, check, 47. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Hey, gun, gun. Here I come again.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
Could not get it off in time.
The Eagles get there for the sack. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Hello?
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Man, I'm trying to check out this whole 3.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Strip that ball.
A final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken near the 13. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Hell no.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, 87 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Do some shit. Look, boy, I'm talking about, man. Like, I'm like, oh, Lord, dude. Hell nah. I'm giving them light work anyway.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
He got out of there. I'm talking about he got out of there.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
It's big.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, 57, 57. Check 24, check 24. Hey, stand.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm going back to you.
Wentz now to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Quan Alexander. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
51, Mike 51. Good track. 1, Omaha.
Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 21.
Another try after the first down sack.
Garoppolo.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively.
Sack City, baby.
I don't know. I was in the wrong thing.
So from outside the red zone now after the sack, a long 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 10.
Garoppolo now.
I should have hit.
Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Ooh.
Touchdown pass number 4
I hit him
of the
with that
afternoon for
LT,
Jimmy
baby.
Garoppolo. And the 49ers add 6 to their
Hit him with
lead.
the LT.
Gold to add the extra
I hit him
point.
with that LT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5
I
now
hit
as he
him with
knocks
that
another one
LT,
through
baby.
to extend the lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
SOS. Tyson. 82,
Yep.
82.
Nobody on point they doing that.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete.
I'm letting him play.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
He caught that
Credit
ball.
the secondary and credit the defensive game
Nope.
plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Wentz.
I ain't know who to be. Oh, shit.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hold the bin up there.
On the toss play, Howard. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
What the?
Room here to run. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big-time run by Jordan Howard. 51 yards.
Yeah, he was back.
On 1st and goal, Howard. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
56. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On second and goal, Wentz, rush coming, and he's taken down. D Ford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Wentz now on third and goal, and he's going to go down again. D Ford picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Wentz going to go on fourth down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll...
It's over.
That was a touchdown, though.
Huh?
That was a touchdown.
Hello.
Hello, hi, I was calling to speak to Robert Larkin.
This is me. These people crazy. Call them off phone.
Leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Baby.
Baby.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 27.
11.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Second down, McKinnon.
Oh! Come on,
Down he
oh my
goes, but
God.
he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. On second down, McKinnon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big play ability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
It's some practice right here.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I let my computer kick.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Free rail.
The kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
My computer had picked you off. I wasn't even controlling the dude.
Back, 120. 56.
I ain't got my hand on the joystick.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. And this is Ertz with it, right side. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go, D. No. Off. Check 99. Check 99.
Black.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
12, fellas, here we go. Check 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
51 the mic, boys. 51.
White.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what
Nah,
a game
I know you
to
ain't
put up
never
that
played.
number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
It's all right, man. It's okay, Carson Wentz.
Me.
Yeah, I got, you know, any job, you know, when I go, even though I am certified forklift, I do whatever. I'm a team player, and that's how I did it all my jobs. I always had to fit in. Sometimes I had to do inventory count, cycle count. Sometimes I had to go help the people in shipping. So it, you know, I got good knowledge on the Microsoft Word. If they scan in with a RF gun, I got good history with that. If it just, they scanning just done on the computer, I got my bachelor's in computer technology, so I know everything about computers. So it all depends how they run their stuff. All they got to do is show me, and that's it. Yeah, all I work for is a lot of manufacturing companies. All right, sounds good. If they want me to, I'll take that. If they paying, they want to pay $25 an hour. Come on with it. That's making more than what I'm making now. Shit. Even though the 22 cool. Shit. I'll take that 25. Shit. Man, that's some practice, man. I'm here playing practice. What time is it? I like this motherfucker though. I can bring my laptop home and work from home. That's what's so cool about it. Bleach? I'm not playing you, Bleach.
I know this right.
I'm not playing you, dude. You ain't even worth playing. You